In today's society, men are weak, and Sigma males are a rarity, and looked at as if they are the toxic ones in society. This is wrong. The problem lies with modern society and their jaded opinions. Here in this video, I will go over 7 rules that make up a Sigma male and how you can become one. Rule number 1, mental toughness. A man must be strong mentally as well as physically, after all. Before the battle of the fist comes the battle of the mind. To develop one's mental toughness, you have to learn to push past your limits, that moment when you want to call it a day and quit. That moment is what contributes to your growth, your self-development. In a society as fragile as ours, only the strong of mind can rise above our limitations, while the rest remain imprisoned by their own insecurities and fears. Emotions, doubts, and hesitations are the chains that bind men. They crumble under the weight of their own anxieties, forever victims of their own limitations. But you can be different. Consider the world's great conquerors and rulers, the ones who shaped history. They possessed an unbreakable resolve that defied adversity, a mental fortitude that made them legends. It takes more than physical strength alone to become a Sigma. One must possess the strength of will and mental toughness to carve out our own path to follow. Rule number 2, self-reliance. Listen closely, for I shall reveal to you a harsh truth, the importance of self-reliance and the art of remaining unshaken by the actions of others. In a world of fleeting allegiances and betrayals, the truly self-reliant can ascend to greatness without being weighed down by the burdens one endures. Being too emotional, irrational, over-attached, and dependent can be the shackles that bind you. They are the vulnerabilities that others exploit, but you can choose not to be bound by such frailty. Have you ever seen somebody who, after a breakup, falls apart like a simp? It's pitiful. Then have you seen someone in the same situation who seems unaffected and moves on even if it is difficult? He does so in a dignified manner with his pride intact. That there is a Sigma move. It doesn't mean you don't care, but that you understand your own value, that you are great in yourself and need not rely on another. Consider the paragons of history, the solitary visionaries, the unforgiving leaders. They did not crumble when others hurt them, left them, or betrayed them. No, they charged forward, and even if it meant turning that pain into the fuel used to accomplish their goals. To be self-reliant is to stand unyielding against the tempest of human frailty. It is to recognize that you are the master of your fate, and the actions of others are mere ripples on the surface of your unwavering resolve. When you become self-reliant, you are impervious to the whims of others. You are the Sigma male. Rule number 3, discipline. Discipline seems obvious, but then why do so many people lack it? If it was easy, everybody would be disciplined, right? Look at your life and highlight the areas where you lack discipline. Is it your diet, your lack of training, your laziness? Without discipline, you cannot call yourself a Sigma or even a man. Without discipline, you're no better than an ant crawling around aimlessly in the dirt. But you're watching this video, which means somewhere inside of yourself you want to change, to evolve, to tear down your old self and become the person you know you can be. So, how can you become a disciplined person? Well, it is simple in theory. Stop procrastinating and take action no matter how you feel about it. What many people fail to realize is that discipline transcends hard work alone and can be considered a talent in of itself. In the morning when you wake up, get out of bed instead of laying there for an hour and letting the time pass you by. Go to the gym or train at home. It is a great way to start your day. By the time you would have originally got out of bed, you've already worked out. Now you can focus the rest of the day on your obligations and your own goals. Practice being more disciplined, and like anything, you will get better at it. Rule number 4, working out. Every man should work out. A man should be strong, as strength earns respect. And more than that, it displays your masculinity, improves your confidence, and attracts women on a subconscious level. Throughout nature, it is the stronger male that is the most desirable mate, as he can protect his family, his tribe, his pride. If you were to compare 2 guys, one of them, who has a good physique, and another who is scrawny. Who would you say is the sigma male between them? As you can see, working out is important for a variety of reasons. It builds a strong and attractive physique. It improves your physical health and improves your mental health. You will also see an increase in your energy and performance. You will also sleep better, which is important for your overall health. Embrace your body's potential, for it is the vessel of your true strength. Those who forsake the path of fitness squander the greatest weapon they possess. Don't be swayed by such laziness. Consider the warriors of old, the champions of history. They didn't rely on luck or chance. They sculpted their bodies into formidable machines, honed through the crucible of discipline and sweat. To work out is to engage in a relentless battle against your own limitations. It is the crucible where you forge your body into a weapon to become the most resilient of them all. It is a path paved with pain and sacrifice, but it leads to peak performance. When you embrace the art of working out, you unlock boundless potential. You transcend the feeble constraints of the average and ascend to greatness. Be the architect of your own body and become the best version of yourself. Rule number 5. Controlling your emotions. A real man must learn to remain calm and collected under pressure. This demonstrates confidence and strength. You shouldn't allow others to affect your mood and your day. To control your emotions is to control your destiny. Many men become emotional around their women. Disgusting. You shouldn't allow anybody to get a rise out of you, especially your woman. This displays insecurity and weakness. Don't succumb to their words or actions. Keep your composure. You're a sigma male, right? Show your woman and the world your strength of character through the way you conduct yourself. Conduct yourself in a manner that demands respect. Don't simp for women. There is nothing more pitiful than this. Don't be a sheep and let others dictate your life and the strength of your character, whether it be a person or society. Instead, display strength and pride through your actions. Focus on who you are and the person you want to become. Emotions, you see, can be considered nothing more than an irrational burden, if not in check, ready to tear apart reason and sow discord. Instead of being a positive part of you, they become the shackles that bind you, the blindfolds that cloud your judgment. In society, those who rule are not the ones who let their emotions run amok. No, it is those who are in control of their emotions, manipulating their feelings like a master puppeteer. They are the true architects of destiny. Love? It is both sweet and treacherous. It can blind you to the truth or open your eyes. It can make you weak or give you strength. It can expose your vulnerabilities or limit them. Anger? It can be a destructive fire that consumes everything in its path, or it can be driving force that can be used to push past your limits. Even joy can lead to complacency, breeding laziness and stagnation. But can you imagine a version of yourself where you are the master of your emotions, where you seize the reins of your desires and steer them toward your own ends? No longer a slave to the emotions that bind you and hold you back from your goals. To control one's emotions is to become the architect of your destiny, unburdened by the trivial concerns of mere mortals. It is a path to unlocking your potential, to become a true sigma male. Rule number 6. Ego, the most misunderstood trait. Today I shall reveal to you the true nature of ego. To have an ego is not a bad thing, but a path to your greatest self. The world tells you to suppress your ego, as if it is a bad thing. They penalize you for being competitive from a young age, wanting you to play by their rules. This is wrong. This inhibits growth. Your ego is your truest self, the core of your individuality, and it should be tamed and nurtured, not stifled. Embrace your ego. Let it drive your ambition. Let it fan the flame of your desires. To be an egoist is to recognize your worth, to prioritize your needs and desires above all else. It is the path to self-fulfillment and unapologetic pursuit of one's dreams. Consider the great minds and visionaries of history. They were unapologetic egoists. They dared to defy convention, to assert their ideas, and to shape the world according to their vision. And in doing so, they left an indelible mark on humanity. To be an egoist is to understand that your own happiness and success are paramount. It is to reject the shackles of guilt and selflessness that society imposes. Your ego, when harnessed and honed, can propel you to greatness. Now, if you want to move forward and be transformed, like, subscribe and share this video and hit that post notification button. Until next time.